Hey, good afternoon. Neil here with the Friday market update. Start with SPX, and it of course gives us a question like, is this retracement? Is that over? Is that enough? And it could be. I just did the premium video, and I kind of put in there that I don't think it is. I'd be worried that next week you reach up a little bit, fail, and roll for some lower, kind of targets down here. So I look around and I'm trying to see what, have any clues elsewhere, and that would help with that. I'll say this: if Meta is to bounce, it absolutely has to be right here, and I don't think it is, by the way. That's just, it would need to be from the 50, because if not, then, well, what's next? The 200, it's way down there. So reasonably, honestly, this looks like a spot for a little bounce that gets trapped and stuffed up here at 600 and rolls. And when it does, if it does, when it does, then it comes into this consolidation down here, which is a lot lower. It's another, call it $30 lower, right down in there in the middle of this consolidation. Well, that'd be 40 from 600. An uptick to 600 fail is down 40, down into 560 on this turning point down here. That's one. The other one that, now listen, it could bounce right here and go straight up. I'm trying to be ready. That's easy. If it just bounces and goes straight up, then you're looking at, okay, so it takes out some trailing, highs, the most recent lowest bars high, takes that out, beat the high of the low bar, to trigger. That stuff's easy. Trying to figure out, okay, is that enough, of a retracement? And if not, then where does it look like, it may be going? Well, this fib sequence is obviously working out really, really well. You can see the reflection at these points. So far, you got nice reflection off of the 236, the 382, and a perfect kiss on the 50, right? So the 50 bounces a little bit. It looks to me like it could easily reach up here and tap out right in the middle of this consolidation. I would be most alert and ready for a potential failure in Nvidia at about 138.9. You can see right there I'm pointing to 38.5, right on, it looks like a spot, Could it squeeze through there? I guess. But I'd be really ready, for a failure right there. And if so, well, it gets down here. The next spot is 120. And frankly, that's nothing but a line on a chart. Really, price actually turned down here at 117. So would it be 120, 117? Probably 117. And that turning point right there is also the 200. And so a fail up at the 50 and rolls, of course, is 50 to 200, right? So that's lower. Meta looks like it could reach up and fail, kind of trade in a little bit. Maybe it does. Maybe it, goes straight from here to highs or something. I don't know. But what I'm early next week, yeah, a little uptick, but I'm telling you where I think we need to really be on guard and ready for this thing to potentially tap and come in for a slightly, not bad, a slightly deeper retrace, where then I'm looking for longs. I'm just looking lower. I'm looking for longs. I'm looking lower for them. And I'm going to, if we get this right, I'm going to have in mind that this is it. And we are long from somewhere down here all the way out into, I'll go ahead and tell you in advance, I'm thinking mid-February. Okay. So that's it for tonight. Hope it helps. You got some things to watch here, and levels for overhead, and if so, then targets and bounce. That's the important thing. We're not done going up. It's just, the question is, do you buy it here? I think no. But if we buy it from lower, then there, right? And then for how long? New highs into February. That's my thinking right now, and that's across the board. That's Nvidia, Meta. That's everything. That's SPX, of course, and across the line. So that's what I got. Be good. Take care. Hope it helps, and good evening. Good trading until I see you again early next week.
Without simpler trading, I could not have financial independence.
This is one of the best investments I ever made in my life.
It's helping me find consistency.
It's one of the things that won me